Core behavioral health is designed to support teams in creating a plan for each school to support students and staff with transition, building relationships, and teaching behavior expectations. Supporting staff and students in behavioral health increases the likelihood that students will have a positive start to the school year and lead to improved student outcomes. Behavioral health includes social emotional learning, behavior support, mental health, and student well-being, defined in consideration of academic and social emotional instruction. The work of supporting student behavioral health begins with deep focus on re-entry support in the orientation weeks, focus on best practices in behavioral health core instruction for the first 3 weeks. After 2 to 3 weeks of consistent core instruction, select skills to focus on and reteach these skills during a short 15 to 20 minute block during core instruction, providing many opportunities to respond and independent practice. This document is intended for school teams and not individual educators. For individuals, we have linked to the Behavioral Health Instructional Practices document. This document is divided into several sections. Planning includes before the school year planning that will take place to ensure that behavioral health supports are in place. The first step is to identify staff members or existing team or committees to support behavioral health planning and implementation. For example, PBIS, SIT, or SEL committees. Transition includes strategies for transitioning into the school year. These include re-envisioning typical onboarding activities and welcome students who come into the school after the beginning of the year. Building and establishing relationships includes strategies for connecting staff with each other, connecting staff with students, and connecting students with their peers. Teaching and supporting behavior expectations includes best practices for supporting positive student learning behaviors by teaching behavior expectations and supporting students when behaviors need additional practice. Teaching social-emotional skills includes appropriately embedding social-emotional skills into academic learning and proactively teaching SEL skills. All elementary and middle schools also have school-wide access to Second Step, a social-emotional learning program. Resources for high school are coming soon. Finally, the supplemental and intensive interventions include information on the continuing interventions and working with your intervention team when new interventions are needed. A wealth of resources are available in all areas. School teams may find it helpful to work together to explore resources and determine which might be most helpful for their school and how they will be shared with staff. Supporting the whole child and the behavioral health of staff and students is important work, always, but it's especially important at this time of community and school changes. If you have any questions, please contact Rebecca Atkins, Counseling and Student Services.